He still has time to set one more lap, but Ken is gonna set a lap 51-0, and it's going towards 5 red lights, 1 red light, 2 red lights, 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go. Loads of wheel spin for Ken, and Dan Snyder is immediately there. Dirk is also attacking in towards turn 1, and Dirk has gone from P3 into P1. He's gone a bit off track, but Dirk leads the race. Oh, there's a bit of contact between the two championship contenders, but Dirk has gone from P1 to P3. Ken now falls to P3. VR Josh is going to be all over the back of Ken, who started on the hard compound tyres. So I knew the hard compound tyre would not work out. He got a huge load of wheel spinners. Now look at this battle. Danilo's had an awful start. He's gone from P6 to P11. Maybe he picked up some damage, and there's Dizzy Mason just going straight into the wall at the back there. But Danilo he's fallen down the order, and I wonder if he has damage. Now he's under attack from AJUK. AJUK with no helmet is going to try to go to the inside as Prince gets past VR Josh, and Elite Casper and Yemex have contact, and so do Danilo and AJUK. Everyone getting a bit close and personal through the old Singapore sling, and there's AJUK trying to be opportunistic, and it didn't pay off for him, and Dizzy Mason is out of this session, and let's see if that will provoke a safety car. Turn number 5, I believe. Dirk forces him to the inside, but that slide is going to get the move done anyways, and he has a massive slide on the rear end, under braking, and Dirk gets past him. So that Alfa Romeo is looking very, very sketchy under braking into turn 5, as we saw him in quali have a massive lockup into that corner, and that time with the race over, it was an amazing save, to be fair, from Alfa Romeo. But that's Parallel Silk, who's now out of this session, and it's a safety car, so this is going to give Dirk and Prince the chance, if they want to pit off those soft compound tyres. Josh in MW15, well, MW15 has picked up a 5-second time penalty. That Snyder's leaving it late. How late does he want to go? He goes basically at the safety car start line, and VR Josh has got an amazing restart down towards turn 1. Can he get the move on Prince and Ken? He gets the move on Prince, but Prince is going to fight it back through turn 3. Is he going to force him wide and on the apex? Yes, he is, as Prince now is struggling for traction on the exit of turn 3. He's dive bomb by MW15, who had a bit of a look. Conan Cron has fallen to last now, and there's a Mercedes backwards at the back. That's Milky Streamer. Thibaldine now is having a look at Yemex as they come down towards turn 5. They have to be wary of the Ferrari in front of them, Dirk, as they make a bit of contact, but Thibaldine is through. The man P3 in the championship looking for the move on MW15, who's in P6. As they go towards turn 1, it's a bit of contact between the Ferrari and the McLaren, but they both keep within track limits. It's fair and clean racing. MW15 is not going to give this up easily, and Dirk has to settle for P6, but he's going to have the run down the straight as they go towards turn 5 in the DRS. Using the ERS, he has a lot more than the McLaren in front of him. MW15 goes defensive. Dirk doesn't care. He goes to the inside, and up into P5 is the Mexican driver. Sorry, at the end of the safety car period, after he lost so many positions, and AJK is out of the session. Oh, the Alpine is smashed into the wall, and that's another safety car is in the pit lane. Looks like it's gone very early, and it's completely caught Danilo by surprise. And a lot of the other drivers caught by surprise is Ken. Ken has had a massive moment, and Ken is round. Ken is round at the final corner. He didn't heat up his tyres properly, and the Finnish driver, he seemed in control, has now fallen to last place in this race, and that is disastrous for him. That Snyder's immediately managed to get past Milky Streamer, and VR Josh will be looking to do the same, as Milky Streamer has a bit of a moment. Out turn 3, Milky Streamer forces Josh to the inside of turn 4, but Josh makes the move anyways. It's a nice move, but it's going to be a drag race down towards turn 5. It looks like the Alpine has better straight line speed, and he's just going to get the move done, but Milky Streamer is going to fight it back. He locks the tyres and sends Josh a bit deep, but he's going to give Prince a run on both of them. Prince is going to get around VR Josh. Can he make the move with Milky Streamer? Milky Streamer forces him a bit deep, but Prince makes the move anyways, and now he's up into P4 in this race. Prince Clonte, the championship, Thibaudin's box for a new wing and for the sock compound tyre, so possibly damage there, but this is all we're interested in. Here comes Prince now into turn 5. Dirk goes defensive. Prince going to try around the outside, and oh, there's a bit of contact, but Prince is going to get the move done. Dirk is going to fight it back in towards turn 6, but Prince is going to force him into the wall, and as Dirk picked up damage, it doesn't look like it, but now he's under attack from that slider. There's a bit of contact between Alfa Romeo and the Ferrari driver, but Dirk is letting through into the Singapore sling, and I think that means Dirk now has damage, unfortunately for him, and he's going to have to box. He's going to have to box now for new tyres and a new wing. The contact with Prince Clonte, but oh, Dirk is into the wall and he's out of the Grand Prix. Dirk has lost it, and that's surely going to be a safety car. Yes, it is. And now this spices things up, and Dirk, that's his championship chances gone. That slider is going to be hoping for a better restart, but look at Prince. Prince is eyeing him up. Prince is ready to go when he goes, and he goes now, and Prince has got the perfect restart. Prince has got past him even before turn 1. It's an amazing restart for the AlphaTauri, who now leads this race, and that slider now falls to P2. That is not the smartest strategy to play, waiting right until the start finish line. It wasn't the greatest restart, but now Prince has the lead, and Dan Snyder's under attack from Ken, in towards turn 5. Ken's not going to look for the move, and MW15 is out. Oh, MW15 and Casper have had a massive collision. Casper's out of the race, and MW15 has no front wing. That was quite the collision between those two drivers. But now, look at the gap at the front. These three are going to be battling it out for the rest of this race. Surely, if Prince just keeps it within track limits and keeps within 6 seconds of these guys, he will win this race. But Ken is all over the back. Oh, safety car is being called out. How late is Prince going to go? I presume he won't go as late as that slider. No, he doesn't. He doesn't make the same mistake as his Dutch compatriot. And of course, Danilo gets a pretty good restart as well. I presume Danilo and Prince are working together, so coordinated that restart. Thibaudin has spun already on safety car restart and has lost all of his front wing. Thankfully, there won't be another safety car or VSC until the end of this race. It will allow for 2 full laps of racing. Second podium this season, maybe third podium this season, as now Danilo has damage and he might be able to challenge him. But let's cut back to the top. That Slider's going for the move for the win, and he's completely bottled it. That Slider's messed up his braking zone, and now he falls to P4. That Slider has massively miscalculated his braking, and now Prince is going to be the easy winners. Oh, Danilo has a massive moment. MW15's lost all his wing, and this is a crazy end to this race. Danilo has it manages to hold on for P2. MW15 has no wing, but will hold on for P3 in this race. Prince wins in Singapore. The championship fight is well and truly on, ladies and gentlemen. Danilo makes an AlphaTauri makes an AlphaTauri 1-2. MW15 finishes P3 with Dan Snyder in P4, and Koenig finishes P5. That is where he was most likely to finish anyways, but that is disastrous for the Alfa Romeo driver, and now Prince Clonte has the momentum. That's another win for the AlphaTauri driver, taking his second win of the season, and it's a big 1-2 for AlphaTauri. He's going to close that gap massively on Alfa Romeo in the drivers' standings. But congratulations to Prince. He's now put himself back. He's now closed that gap to Dan Snyder for that championship. If I do the maths, that is, the gap will only be 15 points